Hello.
Hello! Last week, Jason was not in the bottom two. Woo!
It's very cool to finally be out of the bottom two. I felt really nice and the new feeling.
If I could just get you to America voting, they're gonna love you. So,
Please.
I know, that's the goal. Well, let's kill him with this.
It's movie week this week and I'm singing Come What May from the movie Moulin Rouge.
I worked at a movie theater when this movie came out, and I might have seen it 13 and a half times. I love it. So I'm glad you like the song. Since I heard you first sing in your first audition, I heard you singing this song. The difficult part with Come What May is just literally having Jason commit to those melodies. Suddenly my life doesn't seem such a waste. And just knowing that whole first verse, to get you to the next show, I need you to be really uber present. Jason has a tendency to be non-committal with singing.
Never knew I can feel like this.
He always gets really hesitant and then he goes pitchy, and it drives me insane, and it's always at the very beginning of the song. I see them when you're starting your songs and they're all kind of like, what is the note? What are you singing?
Yeah.
So you just have to really make sure and be present on that. I noticed you're going, come. Yeah. It's like you're closing it up. Yeah. Come what may.
Come what may.
That was good.
If I do shake off the nerves early on in the song, I'll be able to do the song justice and do it well.
Suddenly my life doesn't seem such a way.
I'm looking forward to Jason really nailing this song in front of Jennifer, John, and Paul. Paul? Who's Paul?
Singing the Nicole Kidman and Ewan McGregor duet, Come What May, from the movie Moulin Rouge. Here's Kelly Clarkson and her duet partner, Jason Farol.
I never knew I can feel like this, like I never seen the sky before. I want to vanish inside your keys. Every day I love you more and more. Suddenly the world seems such a perfect place, and suddenly you move with such a perfect grace. Suddenly my life doesn't seem such a waste. It all revolves around you, and there's no mountain too high, no river too wide. Sing out this song and I'll be there by your side. Storm clouds may gather and stars may collide. I love you till the end of time. Come what may. Come what may. I will love you. Suddenly the world seems such a perfect place. Come what may. Come what may. I will love you until my dying day.
Jason. Yeah. So last week everybody kind of came to a consensus that you found your swagger. How much does that mean to you to hear that from the Superstars?
Good. I'm always really nervous on stage, so I'm finally happy that I'm starting to break through that and just get out of my shell.
Just do one of these whenever you get too nervous. I mean, a little bankhead bounce, never hurt nobody. All right, it's time to hear from our Superstars. Paul, what are your thoughts?
That is not fair. I was really tired, and I don't know why I was thinking of Peter, Paul, and Mary at the time, and so it came out.
I'm just glad she didn't call me Mary.
No.
But no, Jason, first of all, you look like a young Hugh Hefner, which I love. All you're missing is a pipe and 6 blonde girls. But besides that, you know, I love your voice. I love your personality. And I agree with Kelly. As soon as America starts to vote, you're a danger to everybody because you're so lovable and you have such an amazing personality. And you know, I honestly think that just that song, I didn't get to hear the tone. When you go up, I love to hear you sing up a lot more because you have such a special tone. So I would have just liked to pick a song maybe that showed off your vocals more. But besides that, I always like you, Jason.
That was
you're
really
a
hard
lovable
for
guy.
you. I mean, that was a pretty challenging song, right?
Right, but it's just a lot of it was a little bit in the lower register, like the verses, you know, and you have such an amazing tone when you lift up. I mean, it takes all of our breath away. So I would have just liked to hear you more up in the upper register.
Thank you. All right, Jennifer.
You guys looked hot. It looked great. I was able to actually see through this performance, see you in a little bit of a different light. You know, I love also musical theater, and I can see talent that you could have potentially in that as well, which is wonderful to be diverse and well-rounded. So I thought that was great. I heard a couple of things still a little bit here and there, pitchy-wise, like you were saying, in the bottom part of his register where it's like, okay, this song goes from way down here in the basement to up into the attic, and that takes a lot of technique and skill. But otherwise, I thought you gave a great performance, and I loved to see you sort of take on this character.
Thank you.
All right. So, John, you had some concerns about the way that Jason was moving on stage last week. Do you feel like he managed to do his thing a little bit more?
I think he looked great. I think actually they looked really good together. I felt the theatricality of it. It was really cool, actually. My biggest concern was also the vocal area because most of the song was too low for you. You just couldn't shine the way that you normally can shine when you're down in the area that's not your best area. And every singer has their best areas, and I just felt like that just wasn't your best area.
I just want to point out to everybody that it's a tenor part. The entire part. Ewan McGregor is a tenor.
It's low for him. It's low for him right there.
All right. So our Superstars' last vote will determine who is going to face off amateur against amateur in our solo showdown. Jason, let's reveal the chart.
Wow.
All right, so you're going to be singing for your life.
All right.
Go ahead to the lounge. We got Jason Farol and Jordan Meredith singing for their lives in our solo showdown with one of them leaving us tonight. You do not want to miss this, America. You're watching Duets on ABC.